from Amethyst Adventures, and today we are going to be working on a DIY tufted headboard for my guest room bed. Well, the room is comfortable and it's beautiful just the way it is, but I think it needs a little zhuzh. It needs a little update for 2021. So we're going to feature some new accessories in that room, and I want you to stay tuned for the makeover of the guest room. If you're new here, I invite you to become part of the Amethyst Adventures family by clicking on that subscribe button and hitting that notification bell so that you will know when I upload a brand new video. This is a twin 1 1/4 foam mattress topper from Walmart, $10. They do sell foam at Walmart, but this is a lot cheaper and you get a lot more. So that's a little tip. If you want to do an upholstered headboard, use a mattress topper. It's so much cheaper. So the first thing we're going to do is cut our padding down to size. And what I'm using here is 3M90 spray, a very strong adhesive. And what I'm using for the headboard is just a piece of 1/4 inch plywood that I had left over from my van build. So I always say, use what you have and try to make it work before you go out and buy things that you do not need or will not use again. So that's a good tip. You could also make this with foam board. It won't be as sturdy, but it'll be very light. And you can simply hang that with some of these. These are sawtooth hangers that I got from the hardware store. I think I got them from Ace and they were about $2.39. But I'll try to link that down below. Use a magic marker and a ruler to go ahead and set up a grid for our upholstery. And I know this seems like a lot of prep work, but if you don't do this, the spaces between your tufting will not be even and it'll throw off the whole look, and that's definitely not what you want. So just take that extra time out, measure, and make sure that you have equal spacing between your tufts, and you will see by the end result it really does make a difference, because everything will then be evenly spaced and looking good. So right here is where we're going to create our diamond pattern. So if you can see that, I hope you can see it. I really do need a better marker. I'm circling where the diamonds are going to be. And like I said, this really, it's a little bit time consuming, but you want your tufts to actually be equal and the same distance apart. So it's important to set up your grid beforehand so everything comes out neat the way you want it. There's our diamond shape. And you don't have to do this. I'm just doing this so you can see the pattern that I've set up and how it will create a diamond shape for you. Just a nice sharp pair of scissors, same ones I used before, and we're going to cut away our padding where we want our tufts. Okay, I just kind of eyeball it to try to get a piece that's long enough and wide enough for the piece that you're doing. Let's say 2 inches on every side, because you want it to wrap around the back. You don't want to put that too tight, because like I said, again, we are kind of pushing our fabric down into those indentations where we made the holes in our padding. Okay, and once you've done that and everything is nice and smooth and well adhered, I want you to go ahead and flip your whole entire piece over. We're going to staple this batting into place. So I'm going to lay my fabric, and this is just a beige vinyl that I used in my band build, and I had a little extra left over, so I'm going to use this for this project. All right, good. And make sure everything is smoothed out nicely. You don't want to have any ripples and bumps in your fabric, because that's going to take away from the look. So now what I have here, and you can go to your local hardware store, these are wood screws, and the size is 5/8. You don't need thick screws, long screws. You need really short screws, and that's gonna make your tufting look even better. And what I have to that are little washers. And these washers they're flat washers, and the size is 3/16. And let me just show you that screw box so you can see that as well. Those are 5/8. Okay, and you can just go and get these things at your local hardware store. And you have to make sure that once you put your screw inside your washer, that the hole is not so big that it won't hold down your screw head. If you see what I'm saying, the screw cannot pass that washer, and this is what you want. Grab your screw, put it inside the washer, go and find your hole, your next hole. So here's that next hole. Come on down. I put my finger in it so I know exactly where I'm at, and then pierce that fabric with the head of the screw. Your screw inside your washer, same steps. Go ahead, find the position of your next hole. I put my finger under there, and I go ahead and I pierce this thick fabric with the head of the screw. Hold it down nice and tight. And screw it down. And you see, this is what we want. That tufting, that diamond tufting right in there. flip that over. And we're gonna start to staple. All right, y'all, after a quick pause for the cause, I ran out of staples. I had to run back to Ace to get some more staples. And these are the staples that I have. Arrow 3/8 staples, and those are compatible with my boss stitch machine. So I hope that you can make that out okay. And we're just gonna continue stapling all the way around the perimeter to finish off our headboard. And there we have it. The back is completely done and stapled in place. And I'm going to put a little decorative accent on the front to complete our project. Okay, and here I have some beautiful gemstones that I got in a package from my AC Moore before they closed some time ago. So that I know that they had some beautiful kind of tan beige colored gems, and I thought that would be the perfect accent to this piece. And here we have our completed DIY headboard. I finished it off with gemstones to cover the screw heads, and it is now ready to hang. I will show you in the next shot it hanging in my guest room. And I thank you so much for watching, and I hope this gives you inspiration to create one of your own. Thank you again for watching, and you be blessed.